And growing up, we all lose our baby teeth one way or another and grow our permanent ones, but sometimes those need some work, Devin. Yes, it takes work to keep your teeth looking good, and for today's On Our Mind, we ask, how often have you had dental issues?
And really, for me, it has not been much. I mean, I think I've only had like 2 cavities really in my life, and
pretty good.
Both have been removed by the dentist. And otherwise, I just keep up those routine checkups of going in every 6 months for a cleaning and making sure everything is still looking good.
There you go, Devin. I bring this up today because I went to the dentist yesterday. You know, the 6-month checkup, always a pleasure to go to Dr. Im's over there in Tomahawk. I've been going there since I was a little kid, so it's like visiting old friends when you go back there.
Yeah, it only makes sense, though, especially since I grew up in Tomahawk. I go to Rhinelander Dental here in town, so kind of nice. I remember growing up, I would have to go out of town for a dentist appointment, but kind of nice to stay in town for dentistry work.
There you go. But yeah, looking back, I had braces back in the day, and I never really, well, I've never had a cavity. So, you know, knock on wood, keep that moving along. But yeah, I had 8 teeth pulled or removed. It was to make room for the braces, because they had to, you know, move them around and stuff. So when I was probably 16, yeah, that's when I had a lot of work done. I had 4 teeth, I think my first bicuspid. So just behind your canines, they were taken out at Minocqua, I guess, oral surgery or something like that. So I was knocked out for that, which was great, because I woke up in the truck, you know, already halfway back to Tomahawk before I realized what was happening.
Yeah, right.
But the wisdom teeth getting pulled, I was awake for those, and those were less fun.
Believe it or not, I still have my wisdom teeth.
Do you think you're ever gonna get them out?
I don't think so, honestly, because I have a big enough mouth
there you go.
to be able to support that. And I also had braces too in junior high, got them out in early high school.
Yeah, I had mine for prom, so I wish I didn't.
I mean, braces don't look bad though, but
you're right. Sure.
Once you get used to them, I know it took me a bit to get used to them, especially playing the baritone, because I would have a few clunker notes, especially getting used to it at first. It's a little rubber guard I could put on the teeth to protect it.
I did have, however, not recently, maybe like a year ago, maybe a little less than a year ago, I thought maybe I was getting my first cavity, because I looked in my mouth and I was like, oh no, there's a blemish there. And turns out it was a raspberry seed stuck in one of my grooves, so it was fine. But I was worried. I was like, oh my goodness, I made it this far. I was like, oh, but thank goodness, it's just a raspberry seed.
Yeah, I've had grinding cavities before, because you know when you grind in your sleep, so.
What's that? So like you just like grind your teeth?
Yeah.
To like there's no tooth left?
Well, I don't know, honestly, but yeah, I guess some people like myself, I guess, grind in your sleep. Obviously, a mouth guard would fix that, but I guess it's caused a cavity before, of course, dentists removed it, but...
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I guess if you think you're grinding your sleep, that's another thing to bring up to the dentist.
There you go. Well, I'm glad we all have, you know, our dental professionals out there, and hopefully folks take care of their teeth, you know, whether it's your baby teeth or your permanent teeth or whatever you got out there. It's something to keep an eye on.
But, yeah, brush teeth and use that mouthwash.
I floss and brush my teeth. I was like, what do I need mouthwash for?
It freshens your breath. But anyway, we're getting off track here.
But coming up, you can learn about a local winter park closing up shop for the season.
But first, Howard is in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen with a recipe for Mardi Gras beignets.